Hello YouTube, this is the Sim Basketball Operator bringing NBA 2K14 Association commentary, and here, after playing Game 1, which we took at home, I am simulating up to the first elimination game, and as you can see, OKC wins the next two games, stealing one in our house in Game 2, and then in Game 4 we're able to steal one back and tie it up. However, in defending home court, somehow we lose Game 5. Meanwhile, the Chicago Bulls took down the LeBron James-led Cleveland Cavaliers and will be awaiting the winner of this series in the NBA Finals. So as you can see in Game 2, kind of a blowout led by Durant and Westbrook on that end. And then on the flip side, you're looking at Game 3, Lawson's leading the team, but again it's the Durant-Westbrook combination. We actually just played horrific offense in that game. And then in Game 4, defensive struggle. But you see what happens when Jeremy Lamb is the leading scorer. Yes, he did have a great game, but if Jeremy Lamb is the leading scorer, that means we have done our job defensively. And as you can see on our side, we need to keep up the balanced scoring effort that has existed throughout this entire season and throughout this association. As you can see, though, in Game 5, it was a completely different story with Westbrook leading the charge, even though we did get the balanced scoring, and we only lost by 2 points. So we have our backs against the wall. It's time to win these next two games to get to the NBA Finals, and I'll see you again in the commentary. So before we really get things started, I'd like to apologize for my voice because it's a little bit more raspy than usual, coming off a little bit of a cold. So hopefully I'll be able to shrug it off and be able to finish this commentary. Who knows? We'll see. But anyways, it was Russell Westbrook show early and often, whether it was in transition or in the half-court sets, he was dominating. And on our side, we continue to run our offense, as you can see, running a nice design play, freeing up Jordan Hamilton for the three. And then here, nice driving kick, gives a wide open three, but unfortunately Ross isn't able to knock it down. And then here come the Thunder, run a perfect fast break, getting four guys to touch the ball in the front court, leading to this Ibaka layup at the other end. And the OKC Thunder have an early lead coming on, and that's a beautiful pass by Reggie Jackson to Nick Collison, who was cutting to the basket. Their bench players played decent today, but as usual, it was the stars who stepped up, mainly Russell Westbrook in this game. And I think it exposed a little bit of Tylos's defensive deficiencies, especially with his 5'11" height as Gallinari knocks down the three. But yeah, it's just one of the problems that has existed and hasn't really hurt us too much. But with a big aggressive scoring guard like Russell Westbrook, we need to bring in other guys that can hopefully provide an answer, because later on in the game I do switch the matchup a little bit and have Ty Lawson guard like Cephalosha or something. Cephalosha, however, hits the three right there. And then moving on later in the second quarter, here's Russell Westbrook. We played good defense, again using a bigger defender in Terrence Ross. He gets it up to Ronnie Brewer, who throws it down with two hands. Nice transition play right there to give us a temporary lead, but unfortunately the Thunder gain it right back. And then a great hustle play by Russell Westbrook, who leaps into the stands. And then here's Reggie Jackson attacking the basket, gives it to Durant. Great block by Ashik, but once again Reggie Jackson was there, and we didn't quite get to all the loose balls. Maybe it's because we were away from home and didn't quite have the same kind of fan support, but you know, this is an elimination game and we need that effort, as Fareed demonstrates right there, grabbing the offensive rebound, throwing it back down in the face of the Thunder, and a great play from the man they call the Manimal. And then moving on, late in the second quarter, here's Russell Westbrook just pulling up inside of the restricted area, just freeing himself on the pick and roll. And then towards the end of the first half, Durant's been quiet, but he starts to heat up a little bit. As you can see, he's only got 4 points of 2 and 8 at this point. And then moving on, as you can see, we're bringing the double, but unfortunately we got the double from the wrong player, and Perry Jones makes a smart play to cut to the basket. Durant finds him, and he throws it down. the double teams, you need to be able to specify who you want to double team in the next game, because frankly it's annoying. I think the last time they had this feature was in 2K11, and so that really needs to be changed. Anyway, the Thunder have a 55-53 lead going into the half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello out there and welcome to the Halftime Report as the conference finals continue on 2K Sports.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
So from the halftime statistics, as you can see, Russell Westbrook's already up to 17 points, and outside of Durant, everyone's kind of been shooting very well. They shot 58% from the team, but Durant is one of the most consistent players. And look at Terrence Ross driving to the basket, getting the double clutch jump. And frankly, I think this vertical is a little bit underestimating. Maybe not. 28.6 seems a little bit low, but whatever. It was a nice dunk either way. And then right now it's a 1-point game. Lawson isolating on Jeremy Lamb, gets the jumper to go, showing that great offensive skill that he's had throughout this association and will continue to have throughout the prime of his career, using that speed, using that quickness. And then here he's getting a little bit after on the defensive end, jumping the passing lane right here, getting the hand on the ball, then hustling to the loose basket ball, and then giving it to Jordan Hamilton, passing it ahead for the dunk. And that allows us to build up a little bit of a lead. However, here comes Russell Westbrook, driving to the hoop, getting the nice take to the rim. Just too easy for Russell, as he just somehow gets by Corey Joseph. Corey Joseph just slides out of the way, and Russell Westbrook really made us pay for the little defensive errors that we made. Even though I pride this team on being a great team defensive team, we really don't have that many lockdown defenders. As you can see, Russell Westbrook out hustling my entire team, grabbing the rebound and giving it down low to Ibaka, who was a really prime beneficiary from the attention drawn by Russell Westbrook's driving, and he had a good game as well. Here's Fareed, barely missing that right-handed layup, and then here comes Reggie Jackson. End of the third quarter is going to pull up. He's going to knock down the jumper. Jackson continuing to be that great addition off the bench for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and so that allows them to build up a slight lead going out into the fourth quarter. As you can see, it's up to 5. We get a great block here, but unfortunately unable to corral the loose ball, leading to a Kendrick Perkins dunk. And then right here, Joseph is going to find Randy Foye here in the corner to hopefully stop some of the bleeding. As you can see, the lead has grown to 11 points at this instance in the ball game. And then Corey Joseph, bad turnover. Robert Sacre unable to dive and get the loose ball, and then Ibaka's going to throw it down one hand on the other end. So the lead has gotten out of control here. We're fighting for our season. We need a great effort, and that's a beautiful pass from Gallinari to get it down low to Terrence Ross, cutting to the basket. And then here, Ty Lawson playing very good defense. I got pretty much tired of guarding Russell Westbrook in this game, and I had switched Ronnie Brewer onto him, but unfortunately Lawson was on him that time, and Russell just bullied his way there for the and one. And then here he is again, pulling up for 2, getting by Terrence Ross, and it's keeping this lead relatively at double digits. Nice drive by here from Ty Lawson to draw the defense in and get it to Embiid, who finishes at the rim. But now it's a do or die moment, 9-point lead. We need some outside shooting. Lawson going to kick it over to Foye, who's heating up late in this game, and he knocks down the 3. So we have a little bit of life left in us. As you can see, we've attempted a lot of 3-point field goals and have not gotten a lot of them to fall thus far. And then here's Westbrook. We're bringing double teams. We're trying to apply pressure, force up a bad shot. That's just a Russell shot. That 2K is very accurately represented, but unfortunately, Ibaka takes the wind out of our sails, steals it, but Foye makes a great defensive play, gets a steal, almost turns it over, up to Fareed, up to Lawson for the layup, and Lawson blows it. I have no idea what happened there. It was just kind of an awkward shot where he was already stopped and he just blew it in the clutch. Maybe the fans got to him, but wait, we get a steal, another steal, tip pass. Lawson's going to kick it over to Foye, who's going to take it right at Jeremy Lamb for the and one. Do we have another late close second rally in us? We will see. And Foye needs to knock down this free throw, and he does, and it cuts the lead to 3, which is great because that means we don't have to foul. We just have to play great defense. I'm still giving the full court pressure. As you can see, Lawson's on Jeremy Lamb, but unfortunately reach with Foye, and Westbrook gets a great look at the basket. He misses, but wait, I made a user error and I just trucked over Ibaka in the baseline on the rebound. If you wind back the tape a little bit, you can see that I was just not paying attention. I was just kind of just moving the control stick in one direction, and unfortunately Ibaka got fouled, and now he's going to the line for the bonus. He goes up for the second free throw. It's up. I grabbed the rebound. We got to push the tempo. Going for the quick two. Unable to get it within the 24 seconds. And now we're going to the pick and roll. Outside to Gallinari. Misses the three. It was so close. But Anderson's there for the rebound. Clutch rebound. And it cuts the lead down to 2. We're on a 13-5 run to close out this quarter. And then we're going to foul Jeremy Lamb, the guy that maybe we shouldn't have fouled, because really they didn't get it to Durant, so Westbrook might have been the better option. I'm not sure. But Lamb will make his first free throw. Will he make the second? Oh, he misses, but I can't. Another user error. My goodness. We can't get the rebound. Westbrook gets fouled. All he needs to do is make one of these, and he does. He makes the first one and will make the second, effectively ending our great season. And oh my goodness, as the player controlling this, I feel so bad because it was my mistakes that cost us. However, the team in general just wasn't playing as well because, frankly, I'm only controlling one player. But just the Foy defensive foul, defensive foul on the rebound, and then the failure to get the rebound with Gallinari on the missed free throw. Just those two mistakes cost us, and my goodness, what a finish. Unable to close it out here, so we will not be returning to Denver for Game 7. We'll be returning to Denver for the end of our season. Russell Westbrook, 41 points, great game as I said before. Ibaka was 17 points, 13 rebounds. Durant chipping in 17 and 9. And then Reggie Jackson coming off the bench with 15 points in 16 minutes. Great performance from him. And I'm just deflated from this loss. And then look on our side. Lost it with 18 and 12. Terrific game on offense. Not so much on the defensive end. Ross came up big with 15 points. And Gallinari had 15 as well. So now this is the crossroads point, as I like to say. This is the crossroads of our Nuggets Association. We will be going into the off season. I will have a little bit of a setup video, including like the player options extended and then pre-draft workouts. So leave in the comments, who should I select, who should I go with in this upcoming draft. I have 4 first-round picks, so maybe I should trade for a veteran. I'm not quite sure yet. We need to improve that defense still. Randy Foy is most likely out just because he's become such a defensive liability at this point. But really anybody outside of Joel Embiid is truly fair game. However, Foy is the only one I'm really trying to get rid of. Anyways, 117 to 112 is your score. Heartbreaking loss. Nothing we can do about it. We're just going to have to go home, retool, and hopefully get back here. Another great regular season in store. And so, yes, this is the Sim Basketball Operator. Again, I apologize since I'm recovering from my cold. Probably didn't sound the greatest to listen to. And leave your suggestions in the offseason in the comments. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Thanks.